hello there. Old Man Kelly here. Jeff to my friends. You can call me Jeff. So, today's something a bit different. It's making magic. It's going to be I'm going to document my making of my latest video project, which right now is called The Elgin Dead. It's sort of a combination of The Walking Dead meets The Wizard of Oz. But I'm on my 8th version of the script. I think I'm going to rewrite it again, so there'll be a 9th version. I finished, I think, Tuesday writing. And I thought, okay, that's it. It's done. It's finished. I gave it to my wife, because my wife's my proofreader, because I'm a lousy typist. And she red pen marks all, what's this word? And this doesn't make any sense, and all that kind of stuff. And still, mistakes happen. When we're on set, I've been laughed at so many times by my mistakes, my misspellings and stuff. But anyway, that's a different story. So we're getting ready to start one. I'm going to document it. I'm going to call it Making Magic, and it's going to be a series of videos. It's not going to be every week, because I'm still going to do some regular vlogs that I've been doing. But right now, this year, I want to concentrate on better lighting. Our lighting over the last couple years has been pretty flat. It's been Star Trek, the original series lighting. You know what I'm saying? If you ever watched Star Trek, the original series, it's sort of that flat, basic hospital room lighting, no depth, and I want to do more than that. And that's what, because we're on a run and gun situation. We're just in and out. We don't have time to really work at making our creations like we would like. But this year I'm going to try harder. And my first step is to get better lights. Now, I've been watching a lot of lynda.com tutorials on lighting, learning a lot, but the lights they use are way out of my price range. I mean, we don't have a budget. We film these out of the goodness of our heart. Actually, we're doing them now to raise money for for an animal shelter. So, and up till now, well, I've got a couple lights that I use from work that are these square lights that fold open, which are okay, but they're good for closer areas. They're not good for lighting a room or anything like that. And for a lot of the rooms, I have a bunch of these, and that's what I'm using right now, these things. This is what I've been using, and I've got two right now pointing at me. And see these dots in my eyes? Let's see if I can get them there. See the dots? The way I have these set up with just a bulb and this reflector, it really creates that harsh look. There's no diffusion on them. So I went online, I looked up a couple tutorials on better lighting, how to create cheap lighting, or I say create lighting on a limited budget. And I looked some up and I found two I like, and they're pretty similar, but each one has something the other doesn't have. And I'm going to link to them below because I want to give them credit. So I'm sort of putting the two tutorials together. And let me show you what I bought here. I bought this first of all, which I know is similar to this. It's just wider and more depth, and that's important. This will work out better for what I'm doing. So that's the first part. What else do I got in my bags here from the hardware store? White paint, and I bought this paint that's high heat paint because I thought with the light bulb in there. But then I thought I might not need that because the light bulb I bought for it is this 100-watt LED bulb, which they don't get hot, right? I think. Now I bought the 2700K, which is indoor lighting, but they also sell these bulbs in 5000K, which is sunlight. Actually, if you buy lights in the store, I think they're 5600K is the proper lighting for sunlight. Last year we did have some problems. I filmed a couple scenes inside where I had indoor lighting, but sunlight was getting into the scenes, and it caused havoc with color. If you know anything about lighting, the temperature of your bulbs and all the light should be consistent. So basically, if you're letting sunlight in the room, buy daylight bulbs. If you're doing just all fluorescent, find out what the temperature of the fluorescent bulbs is and make sure everything's consistent. Trust me, it kills you if your lighting temperatures aren't consistent. And I found out the hard way last year. It took me hours and hours to color correct. So I've got those. And then I've got some wire I'm going to need, which I'll show you, and wax paper, which I don't have with me right now. So right now we're going to go into my project of making these lights. You can see what I'm doing, and I'll get back to you at the end. Alright, I'm out in the driveway because I'm going to spray paint the inside of this silver thing white. Now the can said shake vigorously for 1 minute, so I don't think I'm going to shake this for a minute here, but I'm going to shake it really good. And I hope the neighbors aren't watching, you know, because I'm out in my driveway here and people do walk by. But yeah, so I'm going to spray the inside white if I can keep the damn thing from falling over. And that's step one. I'm not quite sure what would be better, the silver or the white, but quite a few YouTube videos I watched said to spray the inside white. So, and they seem to be by people who know what they're talking about. So that's what I'm doing. If I can stop it from falling over. That works a little better. So while I'm waiting for my paint to dry, I thought I would take the dogs for a walk. The instructions on the paint can said leave it sit for at least an hour, so that's what I'm doing. Alright, so now this has been painted white. I'm not sure what the white's supposed to do. Maybe just not be as reflective as the silver, I'm guessing. Alright, so hold on a second. I'm going to take this paper off here. And I'm going to screw it back onto this little guy here. There. Now, put the bulb in. These LED bulbs are sort of expensive. You know, I think it was just like 12 bucks for this one bulb. So, and as you'll find out in a few minutes, I'm going to need a bunch of these. So, now the next step, which is interesting, I've got this genuine parchment paper that says it's oven safe, heat resistant. I shouldn't say I have it. My wife had it. I just found it in the closet. And I'm going to put that over the top to sort of diffuse the light. Now let's try to plug it in and see what happens. Okay. There, what do you think, huh? Is it professional or what? Alright, now I got the light shining on me, and it does. It's blinding because that light is pretty, it's a 100-watt bulb, but if you ever filmed video before, you know lighting's important. There's still glare off my glasses, isn't there? But my plan is, this is phase one of my plan. My plan is to build 6 or 7 of these things and mount them up on a, well, we'll get to that next week when part 2 of this. I'll build a couple more this week, and next week I'll show you what I'm going to do with them, okay? Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Old Man Kelly. I'll be back next week with another, I might have a midweek regular Old Man Kelly, but next week I'll be back with making magic, some more making magic, okay?